So we have to add a splash here, like that. But as you can see, this one's too long. So I cut one that fits there. Now this piece was originally here. It was originally here like that. And I cut it, and then I cut it on an angle to match this. I cut it on an angle. And then I sanded this edge right here. Now, when you do this, you don't want to cut this end. This is factory. You don't want to cut this end and have a rough cut here. So you want to put the cut back here because this is going to get silicone. You'll never see it. And that's how it goes. This is smooth and polished. Smooth and polished. Silicone here. Done. Now, the way I did it was I didn't use a grinder. I used a power saw. So I used this power saw here. And if you look at the blade. This is a regular carbide tip blade. But the difference is it's on backwards. Typically, your blade would go on there like that. The teeth go this way. But as you can see, the teeth are going this way, like this. And what that does is it allows you to cut with the back side of the blade. So you're not getting chips. You're not digging in. And I'm going to try to cut something to show you, but I have to do it one-handed, so I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm going to run a cut right across, like that. I'm only going to do it for a second though, because it's going to be really loud, and I'll probably set the smoke detectors off. So let me turn around. Got some daylight shining. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here we go. So I moved out of the other room because it's dusty. But as you can see, I just cut that off. This piece here. And I put the tape on there for two reasons. One, it helps prevent chips. And two, it gives you something to mark on. So if you use a magic marker, it's easier to get rid of the black line. So, look down in there. The real chips, you do have a little blowout there. That's where it dropped off. Actually, right here. A little breakout there, but that would be behind it. So you would never see that. So, and then I'll just sand this edge to give you a nice spot to caulk, because that's very sharp. So basically, what the point of this video is to show you that if you know your tools and you use them properly, you can do whatever you want with them. Putting the blade on backwards works well for this cultured marble. It also works well for vinyl siding. All right.